When I was a teenager, I wanted to be a teacher, and I wanted to work with kids, and I've always wanted a family. Dad asked me what I wanted for my first car, and I said a station wagon.
When she was a kid, I don't know, she was a normal kid. But then teenage years, is when things started changing. There was a time when she was living with me in the other apartment where she decided in the middle of the night that she needed to rearrange the bedroom and organize the closet, and so she literally put nails inside the closet every 3 inches, all the way around, meticulously, all the way around at 2 o'clock in the morning.
I was 18 when I started what I think was my first full-blown manic attack. And I had just left for college and was in college in Alaska, so I was pretty far away. And then I dropped out of school and got married after a semester and a half, and moved all the way to Virginia. Got married against my parents' wishes. Got married in a Mennonite church with nobody there that I knew except my husband, and I had recently met his mother. I can do anything. I can be anything. I've got plans and projects all over the place, and I'm going to be an incredible success. Well, I have my garden. I went out and mowed the garden yesterday. And I had read something about how cardboard is good compost, so I laid down cardboard all over to keep the grass from growing back. I've got a bunch of seeds I never planted. I'm thinking about just throwing them out there and seeing what grows and what doesn't grow. I wanted to get some corn in because I've learned how to dry corn, and I can use that for supplementing the chicken's food. And I found out how to bale hay by hand. I got the goats coming, and so we're going to do milk and cheese and yogurt, and I got a new sewing machine. I don't stop and think. It's all snap decisions. It's just do it. It's whatever feels good at the time, that's what I'm going with. Well, yeah, when I'm manic, I have the best ideas in the world, and there's nobody out there like me, and I'm just going to take the world by storm. And then when I get depressed, I look back and go, how did I ever think I could do that? I can't do that. I'm just me. When I'm depressed, my brain tells me that I was being a fool. The thoughts and the feelings that I had of success were ridiculous. It's like everybody tells me I'm wrong, even myself.
Mama, can I have another piece?
Yes, Anape, go ahead. I'm sure there's lots of people who have felt like, I can't make it through school. You know, I'm in college and I don't know how I'm going to graduate. I can't handle the classes or whatever. But if you take that and magnify it by about 100, there is no chance that I can succeed. My kids are going to be ruined for life. They're going to end up in an institution. They're going to end up in dysfunctional relationships like I did. When I'm feeling the worst, my brain tells me that I am worthless, that the kids would be better off without me, that my parents would be better off if they didn't have to worry about me, that there's nothing I can accomplish while I'm here. I'm just a drain. And after all, I'm going to heaven, so why not just speed up the process? I want to be where you are. I would love to go out and work and accomplish something and take care of my family. I loved working. I loved the accomplishment in that. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be like this. I don't want to be on Social Security. I want to take care of myself. I want to take care of my family.
Well, when we were just dealing with mental illness, we weren't smart enough to get on it right away and do whatever we needed to do fast enough to get treatment in place. I wish I had $1 for every person who told me before Ender was born, well, at least she doesn't have kids. Oh, at least she doesn't have children. You're only dealing with her, and we can deal with this because at least there are no children. And now we have 3 children.
When Mom's grumpy, I try to stay away from her.
What do you do when I'm really tired and I need to take a nap?
Take care of the kids. I try to make sure the best I can to not make them interrupt you.
When I'm depressed, the house gets messy and dirty and whatever, and I neglect it because I don't have any motivation or energy to fix it. When I'm manic, it gets messy because I'm too busy with other things. I have more important things than cleaning the house. There's more important things to go out there and do. Neither the depression or the mania are real. Both of them are my brain lying to me. Well, the one is huge and big and grandiose, and the other is not recognizing what I am and who I am. And the truth is somewhere in between. Yeah, I am an incredibly intelligent woman. I'm strong and capable and have talents, but I'm not going to. I probably am not going to change the world that much. Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so. Little ones to him belong. They are weak, but he is strong. When my kids grow up, I want them to be able to look back and say, first of all, that their mom loved them, no matter what. That she did everything she could to protect them and to keep them safe and to prepare them for real life. I don't want them to look back and be resentful. I also don't want them to look back and see that I made everything easy for them. As long as I'm controlling it so that I'm not making huge mistakes, I like having, especially the high, but I like having the ups and the way it feels and the things I get done and, laughing with my kids and having fun. And the downs too, to a certain extent, being able to slow down and calm down. But that's part of who I am, and I don't think you could take away the bipolar without losing a lot of my personality.